Hey guys, I'm just sitting at the bus stop, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and share with you guys why I was upset. Alright, basically around 3:35, 3:40, sometimes even later, Ed gets off the bus. You know, it's not a set time. He's had 3 separate bus drivers, so it's never a real set time. So, you know, typically I take a nap in the afternoons because, you know, I have a really crappy sleeping schedule and I don't usually sleep overnight. But I always set my alarm for 3:25, right? Well, I must have been so tired because I hadn't gone to bed until like after noon, like literally after the time noon. So I apparently slept through my alarm. And Dad was like, "Where's Ed?" Like, he comes busting into my room, and I was like, "Huh?" You know, like, I could barely register it. I looked at the time, and it was 43 after. So, of course, I panicked and tried to go outside. All the way, he's cursing me out, telling me how irresponsible I am, saying that I'm never going to be able to get Ed off the bus again. Oh, here comes the bus, by the way. You know, making me feel like garbage. And he's like, you know, then he yells at me to do something about it, so I call my mother, and my mother calls the school. The school says that they left him with a neighbor, which, you know, is our neighbor next door who helps us a lot. So I go across the street and find him. By then, Dad has upset me so bad that I'm like, "You don't have to be an asshole." But, you know, he just, the entire time, he's cursing at me, making me feel like garbage, abusing me so much that once I get Ed, I can't even go in the house. I just sit outside by myself. Literally, Ed came and got me. He's the one that was kind the entire time, but my dad, that's what my dad does. He's kind of abusive. So, you know, I just didn't want to talk about this because it hurt. And my mother didn't have like any type of compassion about it at all. So, like, literally the only person that comforted me was Ed. I acknowledge that I made a mistake, but it doesn't need to be, I don't want to be treated for one mistake like I can't do anything right. Like, he was literally saying that he would not let me go get Ed off the bus anymore. So today I left early, and Dad's like, "Oh, you're leaving early to make extra sure." You know, and I didn't even acknowledge him, and of course he curses at me under his breath. But, you know, you do all this and then you pretend like everything's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay to treat somebody like that. It's not okay to demean somebody to where they're afraid to come into their own house. And I'm not going to acknowledge him, and if that makes him mad, so be it. I don't want to talk to somebody like that. But I just wanted to explain to you guys why I was upset and everything, and I know that I missed some details because whenever I start getting really upset, my mind actually blocks details, so. But yeah, that's what's going on. So Ed's off the bus, and we're going to go ahead and go into the house, alright? Have a good day, guys. See you later.
Who did you talk to?